ウヌの罪、我が特と教えてやる。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. Okay, I'm going to talk about this Ouroboros Legacy. Yeah, Legacy. And then I already mass break her mementos and then with these gears. And for the gates, I only master this and this. The rest is only 2 or 1 since I don't have any shards. And then for the runes, I equip with the magic attack and single attack. Or you can switch with area attack or accuracy up, and then with the magic attack, and then with the critical rate, and then with the critical and anything you like, and magic defense. Okay, next is her Kaigan Laser. It increases her overall HP, and then a bit magic attack and critical damage up. Yeah, so that at least her HP will be slightly higher, plus her critical damage is higher than usual. Yeah, so it's quite good to unlock her 7th gate after when you unlock her 5th and 2nd gate. And then next is the leader skill. Okay, this leader skill is only very good for all types of magic attacker. Yeah, it increases the magic attack 30% and master jewel 30%. And then if you master her 3rd gate, this magic attack 30% will change into all attack 30%. So that you can mess around with all types of attacker, whether it's a physical or magic. Okay, next is I'm going to talk about her main ability, side ability, and master ability at the training arena. Okay, let's go. Okay, her overall status is about this high. And then let's see her normal attack. Okay, 5.6k and then 6.3k. Okay, and next is her main ability. Okay, this first skill is from Attore, and it greatly increases her M attack and also increase the slash resistance and pierce resistance for 1 turn. And if you master her 5th gate, it increases the M attack to 3.5 for 2 turns. Yeah, so that her overall attack power will be very high as well as with these 2 resistance. But then, unlike Attore, she will not use this skill even if you are using auto. Yeah, so beware. And then next is, this 2nd skill is from Ignacio, and it's a magic attack with probability of critical and reduce the opponent magic resistance for 3 turns. And if the opponent is a human unit, the opponent will have the cloud down status. Yeah, so this is also quite good for arena and PvP. And then the damage is about 12.5k and then about 16.5k. And the shooting range is pretty far away, as you can see, 1 to 6. And next is, this 3rd skill is from Eulalia, and it's a super powerful magic attack with penetrate effects, property of critical, and healing disable. And then the damage is about 20k and then 26k. Okay, please listen carefully. When you guys are using this skill, please don't move around the map. Like for example, if I use this attack on this enemy and then I move to this location, as you can see, the cast time is interrupt automatically. So basically, you cannot use her to attack the enemy and then move to another location. But then, like for example, if you move to this location first and then use this skill again on this enemy, she will be using this skill instead. As you can see, there's a cast time compared to just now. Yeah, so basically, if you want to move around, please move to the location first before you use the skill. Yeah, but then if you are using auto, I think she will not make this kind of mistake. Yeah, most likely. Okay, next is, this last skill is from Nimu, and it's an area attack with property of critical and reduce the opponent move to 0 for 1 turn. Yeah, so this is also a very powerful debuff, and the damage is about 11k and then 14k. Okay, and then next is her side ability. Okay, this skill is from Emma, and it's a 3-hit magic attack with property of critical and silence this status, and it knocks the enemy reaction ability. Yeah, so this skill is also not so bad, and the damage is about 9.5k and then about 12.5k. And next is, This second skill is from Kuyana, and she can recover your allies all types of debuff within the AoE, and also greatly increase the debuff resistance for 3 turns. Yeah, so this skill is also very good, just like Kuyana, it's totally the same. And then next is, this third skill is from Nyx, and she will use the Kraka status on any allies and herself. Yeah, so this is also very good, especially even if you are using auto, she will be using this skill from the start. But provided if there is no nearby enemies within her target range. Yeah, so beware. And then next is, okay, for this last skill, is from the Mera, and then for the 3 turns, all of the allies or enemies within the map will have clock up, clock down, stop, CT up, and CT down unified. So basically this is very good for PvP and some of the hell quests. And then next is her master ability. This skill is from her Mementos Beecher ability, and it greatly reduces all types of damage for 2 attacks from the start of the map, and also increase her move and jump +1 for 2 turns. And if you max break these Mementos, it adds extra status resistance for 2 turns, and further reduce the damage from the enemies for 2 times. Yeah, so this is actually quite good for arena and PvP as usual. Okay, next is her reaction ability. Okay, this reaction ability is similar with Daphne, and then it will activate if the opponent is using any types of attacks on her, and it will drain the opponent magic attack and magic resistance down, and can be stacked for 2 times before the enemy's attack. So basically by default, if the opponent is using any magic attack, the damage will be reduced. Yeah, so it's very nice. And then the shooting range is 6. Yeah, not really that bad actually. And then depending on the situation, you can switch this reaction ability with. This reaction ability is when you master her 5th gate, and it's a magic counter attack, but there's a probability of the activation, so beware. And it will increase her magic attack and can be stacked for 3 times for 3 turns. Yeah, so basically this is also quite good, especially if you want to use the counter attack instead. But then, it doesn't drain the opponent magic attack or resistance. Yeah, so most likely, I think her original reaction ability will be the better choice. Yeah. And then next is her support ability. Okay, this passive is from Undex, and it greatly increases her magic attack, and with the death sentence immune, and with the Kaitan effects. Very good. Please equip this passive by default. When she manages to inflict the critical damage, she will recover her HP by 20% of her maximum HP. And if you increase her healing power, it will further increase the HP recover. Yeah, so this is a very nice passive. And then next is, when you master her 2nd gate, it adds extra magic attack up and along with the HP regen. And I think this is her original passive. I'm not really that sure. And then depending on the situation, you can switch this passive with. This is also her original passive, but I don't want to talk about the Subaru. Yeah, that one is different thing. And then she will have the auto revive for 1 time, and it also increases her CT by 50. But then after the auto revive, her maximum HP will reduce by 50%. I think it is a permanent debuff. I'm not really that sure. I didn't try that out. Maybe the debuff can be removed by the skill. Yeah, maybe. So this is actually quite good for arena and PvP. Yeah, most likely. And then, if you want to further increase her aim attack and accuracy, you can actually equip with this old passive, but then it only increases a bit aim attack. But at least it increases her accuracy. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Okay, next is her Mementos. Okay, this Mementos is only very good for the Ouroboros unit, like for example, Nero, Bianca, and Lolly Ouroboros. Yeah, so basically everyone here is the same, Ouroboros. And then it reduces the dual cost, and also increase her overall damage power, and if you max break these Mementos, it will increase her critical damage. Important, so that her damage will be super high. And then along with the Kaigan Lasso that increased by 5%, I think. So total will be 25. But then, this Mementos doesn't have any leader skill. Yeah, so beware. Okay, next is the gears. This accessory is from her Mementos and it increases her Metal Jewel, speed, critical rate, and magic attack. Yeah, so this accessory is really very good for her. But if you guys don't have this accessory, you can actually equip with anything that is increase your speed will be good enough, or critical rate, or Metal Jewel. And then about the wipeability is, it reduces all enemies within the map for one attack. Yeah, from the start of the map. So basically, by default, the damage will be increased for one time. Yeah, so this is also quite good for Arena and PvP. And then next is, this accessory is from Kuza Limited Mementos, and it increases her massive HP, accuracy, magic resistance, and strong versus light. Yeah, so this is also very good for her, or any gear that is increase her massive HP will be good enough for her. Okay, next is, this free accessory is from the Elizabeth 736. Yeah, and it increases the M attack, healing power, and silent resistance. Also quite good for her because she cannot equip any weapon. As you can see, no weapon can be equipped. She only can equip any armor or accessory. So, if you guys don't have this gear, you can actually equip with anything that is increase her M attack will be good enough. Yeah. Okay, next is, I'm going to activate this wipeability from the start, and let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see her normal attack first. Okay, it increased a bit, and then, okay, and how about this skill? About 14.5k, and then about 19k. Okay, and how about this skill? 23k, and then 30k. And this one, 22.5k and 16.5k. And then how about this skill? About 11k and then 14k. Okay. Okay, next is, I'm going to activate her rational ability that reduce the opponent magic resistance and also increase her magic attack, as well as with this magic resistance down from her main ability skill, this one. And let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. About 11k and then 12k. Okay. And how about this skill? 25k and then 31k. And this one, near 40k and near 50k. And this one, 22k and then 27.5k. And this one, about 19k and then 24k. Okay, not bad. Okay, lastly is, I'm going to increase her M attack 2.5, and let's see the total damage increased by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, right now her magic attack is about 6k, and let's see her normal attack. Near 40k and then 44k. Okay, and then this one, 87.6k and then 110k. Okay, very interesting. And how about this skill? 140k and then 175k. Okay, and this one, about 76.5k and then about 96.5k. And how about this skill? About 67k and then about 84k. Okay, not bad. And then lastly is, I'm going to use this third skill on this weakness, and let's see the damage is how much with critical. Whoa, 250k. Very interesting. Okay, right now I'm going to test her auto revive passive, and I'm going to use this skill to attack her, and let's see what will be happen. And then after that, die and revive. And after that, she will be activate her passive again. Yeah, so basically, it is similar with the Subaru. But the only difference is, her master HP will be reduced by 50%. So she may die quite easily after that, but at least it will activate her BG ability with the 2 attack shield, so that at least she can survive the attack. Okay, so conclusion is, I think she's the best for the dark elemental units right now, since she has insane damage and also can reduce the opponent magic resistance and magic attack, and also with the status attack and debuff, as well as she has the charge times 3.5 with resistance. So basically she can inflict the big damage. At the same time, she also can survive the enemy's damage, especially either magic attack or slash attack or pierce attack. Yeah, either these three. And also, she has the Kaitan effects. Means, when she inflicts the critical hit, she will recover the HP, plus her second gate passive with the HP regen. Yeah, so basically, she will not die so easily. And then, second thing is, Mementos is a must, die must get, if you want to use her, if you have her. Since the Mementos Bijangre Award is super good for her. Yeah, as well as the Bijang ability is also very good for her. Yeah, so you have no choice but to get the Mementos if you really want to use her, no choice. Just like Nero. But then of course, if you only want big damage, without the Mementos, yes, it's okay. But then, if you want her to survive the enemy's attack, and then additional of the critical damage and so, please get the Mementos, minimum. And then lastly is she a must or not? My answer is, she is a must, die must get. Yeah, compared to the Water Ember, the version 2, she is really a must. Yeah, since she is also very good for raid boss, Hell Quest, Arena, PvP, almost all types of content. Yeah, so get ready to save your gem for the global user. Get ready to save your gem. So I guess that's all about Ouroboros. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about her, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
たまにはこうして力を振るわねばな。身の程を知るとよい。残念だったな。神戸の一つも垂れてみせよ。あがき人の子らよ。どうだ？まあこんなものであろう。